In this video, I will be showing you how to calculate the sample mean, which is also the population mean, the population standard deviation from group data, and the sample standard deviation from group data. All using a calculator, so you don't have to do much work. So let's take a look at our question. A sample of college students was asked how much they spend monthly on pizza, approximate the mean for the cost. We will be using this formula in order to find the population or sample mean. And first thing that we need to find is the xi elements, which is basically the midpoint of this data. We have 5 classes and we want to find the midpoint of each class. So in order to do that, we take the lower limit of the first class, which is 10, and we add the lower limit of the second class, which is 20, divide by 2, and that gives us the midpoint, which is 15. And we do this for each class. So for the second class, we find the lower limit of the second class plus the lower limit of the third class, divide by 2, which is 25. And we continue this process in order to find all the midpoints. So this is our xi elements. So now we use the calculator, we hit data, and on our first table we will put in the midpoints that we just found. So 15, enter, 25, 35, 45, and 55. Now on the next table is our frequencies, and that corresponds to the number of students. So we'll put 6, 20, 26, 12, and 8. It is very important that you put it in the same order as you put in your midpoints. Okay, so next we tell the calculator what to do in order to find the mean. So we hit second and data. We want to choose one variable, stats, enter, and here's the important part. For data, you want that to correspond to the midpoints that we found, and we put that on table 1, which is L1. Now for frequencies, we put that on table 2. So highlight table 2, hit enter, and then hit calculate. But you want to make sure that data is on table 1 and frequency is on table 2. Enter. And here are the values. Number 2 is the population mean or sample mean, which is 34.44. When we go to number 3, we have the sample standard deviation from group data. So this is 11.2 to 2 decimal places. And when we go down, number 4 is the population standard deviation. 11.04. So that is how you find the population mean, sample mean, and the standard deviation using the calculator.